Well, Aaron, every day thousands of kids fill local classrooms, and for the most part, they act the same, they sound the same, they often share the same dreams. But with 30% of Kern County kids living in poverty, you can bet that where they come from is not the same. I recently got to spend a day with a little girl whose name I've changed to Katie to see firsthand what it can be like trying to learn the ABCs in poverty.
Gotta get up, Mom. Come on, sister.
It's only 6:45 a.m., but already Katie is running late. If she and her little sister are going to get breakfast at school, they need to catch the bus in 20 minutes.
Run. We are late.
With 2 minutes to spare, they make it. With the girls now on their way, Heather heads back home, back to the small camping trailer she has shared with her young daughters for the past 3 years.
The only reason I got this little dump was because I was tired of staying with people, with my kid.
But when Heather was her daughter's age, this is not what she imagined. When you looked ahead, and dreamt about the future, having kids, what did you picture?
That I'd be married, with a house with the white picket fence and all that stuff, what most people dream about, I guess. But that didn't work out. That kind of sucks too.
Over at North Beardsley Elementary, Katie grabs a bite to eat. In her second grade class, Katie is surrounded by many other students who share similar backgrounds. Nearly 90% of those enrolled at North Beardsley come from low-income families. And of those, as many as 1 in 3 falls below the poverty line.
The thing that breaks my heart the most is when you have kids that want to do so much and they don't have the resources.
Williamson says a lack of basic necessities can take a toll on even the smallest accomplishments.
They want to go home and, create that extra special picture for their teacher to put up in their classroom. They want to do the extra work on their homework, and they might not have the supplies. They might not have the space or the area dedicated to homework.
Sometimes in poverty, families do not talk to each other.
Teacher Carol Bennett is all too familiar with the struggles these children face.
So they're very far behind in reading skills, and a lot of that is just talking, learning vocabulary, so that when you read, you can say, oh, I know that word, because you've been spoken to.
But others, like Katie, defy the odds and amaze their teachers.
She's eager, she's ready to talk, she's listening to me. She's just a great little kid, really positive attitude. And she's one I would never guess that she comes from extreme poverty. I would not guess that.
This day lets out early, which means heading back home for a long afternoon.
You have a good day, then? Hey, let me have your backpack.
What little wall space exists here is filled with the work and mementos of an aspiring artist.
I'm painting the one with the lines, and another teacher painted the one with the dots. From kindergarten. I put those stickers up there.
Then we head outside to spend a few minutes talking about the things that matter to a 7-year-old. Toys, school, family, and home. But for Katie, it becomes clear that there are few carefree topics, from getting hand-me-downs to people stealing what few modest possessions they have.
But it was kind of not new. It was old.
Yeah.
And I got that Jeep by someone. It's growing grass inside the front.
What have you lost?
When I got a jewelry box, it was already open and someone took out some stuff of it.
I ask about an award I saw taped to one of the walls inside, one of many awards Katie has received. And again, a telling response. You like getting awards?
Yeah.
Make you
And my mom gave that award to my dad, but he'll be gone for a long time because he has to go back to jail.
It's now 4 o'clock, and that means it's time for Homework Club.
New shoes, mittens.
Started by volunteers, this is a place where neighborhood kids gather every Tuesday and Thursday to first do homework and then play games, create art, or simply share. Ashley Lewis is a co-founder.
It's been 3 years, and as far as I know, less kids are held back, have gotten to go to the next grade level. Ones that have never made honor roll have made honor roll.
Lewis says volunteering at the club has also changed her world.
I know what it's done for my life. I know that Tuesdays and Thursdays are my favorite day of the week, and it's not because something magical happens, but it's because I get to hang out with a bunch of kids and watch their life change and make their dreary life at home better for an hour and a half.
For Katie, volunteers in this program have played a pivotal role in helping her go from below average to earning A's and B's. For Heather, Homework Club is providing the support she needs to make sure her daughters achieve what she could not.
Yeah, because I want to grow up better than me.
What do you want for them? What would you like?
I want them to succeed, and I want them to, you know, grow up good and smart, and one day get married and have kids of their own, but be able to take care of themselves and not have to live off of, you know, depend on a man or nothing. You know, I'm all they have. Who else is going to help them, you know?
What do you think your house is going to look like? Tell me what your house is going to look like.
Probably gonna have flowers.
Lots of flowers?
Yeah, because my sister likes flowers.
There are dozens, if not hundreds, of more children living in that same Oildale neighborhood who could benefit from attending the Homework Club. But the club needs more volunteers. If you think you could spare an hour or two a week and want to do something that could help keep these kids on track in their education, here's an email address for it, Nicole Odom. It's NicoleO@riverlakeschurch.org. And if you don't have access to a computer, give us a call here at the newsroom, 637-2320, and we'll contact her for you. And you don't have to be a scholar to volunteer at the Homework Club. Organizers say just showing up and letting these kids know that someone cares is all they need to stay on track and hopefully, eventually, break the cycle of poverty.